Hey everyone, welcome back to Skyrim SE Draygom. There's Draygom, and we're going to catch you up on what happened in just a moment. But first we want to go over... You're probably wondering, wait a minute, Draygom had some carved dragon armor. What's this? Well, as I said at the end of the last episode, we were going back to the airship to do some blacksmithing, and while we were doing that, Draygom managed to get right up to a 100 smithing. There it is. Right there. So we have the Daedric and the dragon and the ebony armors now. So he can make pretty much any armor there is. Worked out pretty nice. So this is actually his new dragon scale armor. It's the light armor. And it is enchanted. I enchanted it with a light armor skill. And drank some potions and used a couple of, like a ring and an amulet that I have, that we found in our adventures, to get it up to a 130 total right there. Not bad. And we've got the dragon scale boots, enchanted with a fire resistance of 25%. We have gauntlets that assist two-handed attacks by 15% more. Now you're probably wondering, wait a minute, Draygom uses a sword and a shield. Well, that he does. He's also starting to learn a two-handed approach. So we enchanted the helmet for 14% more on bows, and then we've got the shield for another fire resistance of 25%. While we were making that, I decided it was time for Draygom to start learning two-handed weapons. So there's Dragon Claw. He forged that himself. That is a dragon scale blade, and it has the ability to sap an opponent of 14 points of health and give those points to Draygom. Very nice. We still got the Sword of the Ancient Tongues right there. He also has a new bow. It's a dragon steel bow. If target dies within 7 seconds, it fills a soul gem. So we're all caught up on the armor front. And you're probably thinking, well, what are we doing back in Solitude? We were in Whiterun last time. Well, came back to Solitude to forge the armor. And also you might notice that Inigo has some new armor as well. He's wearing some rough leather armor. And that's actually a mod that I'll link to. That is some sharp looking armor. He looks good. Looking real good, Inigo. Looking tough, buddy. And there's Velia. And we came back to forge the armor, and also I wanted to drop off a few things that I had found in our travels, some paintings and such, at the museum, and something's happened. So we're going to get to that in a minute. Velia had something that she wanted to talk to Draygom about, so let's see what's going on.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Aye, that it would. Tell me your thoughts.
Tell me honestly, do you ever regret that you asked me to stay here with you?
No. Not for a second.
Is it true? Oh, I'm so glad to hear those words from you. You see, it means so much to me that we are here together.
Well, I have to be honest with you. You're more than just a friend to me.
I know. And to tell the truth, you are also more than a friend to me. There is something more between us, isn't it? I just don't know what to call it yet.
Give it a little time. Very nice. Okay.
Talk later.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk more about that sometime, Vilja. Right now, we've got a problem. What's the problem, you may ask? Well, you know, this happens in life, especially if you live in the city. And if any of you have watching this have lived through this, then you'll know how traumatizing this can be. I walked in the Dragonborn Gallery fully expecting just to put my stuff away, and yep. Cash box is gone. Photos are gone. Or paintings, I should say. This place has been decimated. Even the painting above the mantelpiece. The library. We've been robbed. Arian?
It's going to take days to clean this up.
Yes, it is. But there will be justice.
It's going to take days to clean this up.
Yes, I think Arian's in just as much shock as I was. Apparently they didn't want the dragon stone, but they did throw it on the floor. I think they used it to break out some of the glass. They took entire cases, bookcases, as you can see there, and all the jewelry. The armory's blocked off. The armory, you can't even get into it. Through the holly wreath on the floor, glass everywhere. And the Hall of Heroes, look at this. They smashed everything. The cases.
Sometimes I get homesick when I'm thinking of Solitude.
That is understandable.
Don't you ever get homesick, Inigo?
No, there is nothing for me in my homeland now.
Is that true? For you?
Yeah.
My heart and my mind agree that this is where I should be.
In Skyrim? Really?
Yes, Vilja. I like Skyrim very much. It is where my new beginning began. Here I have found a reason to go on.
Just so you know it, I'm really glad that you are here. We make a good team. Don't you think so too?
Indeed.
Yes, we do. There's someone you can talk to about Solstheim and you not going to Cyrodiil. Inigo's made a new life here. And I've recently come back. I left Skyrim years ago. So, it's like a new start for me as well. Something to think about, really. So, yeah, everything is gone. However, there is right there. That's for enchanting, I believe. I did get that. Everything is in disarray. So, Inigo?
Excuse me, my friend.
Yeah, pardon me. I need to get through.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
It's okay. I just need to slide right on by there, brother. Let me see if this works. Yeah, I've got it on.
Moving. My apologies.
Oh, wrong way. There you go. Thank you. So, Avram, you were the guard. Tell us what happened.
Yes?
What in oblivion happened here?
I'm so sorry. The museum has been robbed, and I'm afraid that I'm at least partly to blame.
Well, no one's blaming you, but I guess just tell us what happened, and we'll try to figure out what to do with it from there.
Yes. You see, I haven't been exactly completely forthcoming with you about my past. And sadly, it has caught up with me. Before coming here, I was part of a group of brigands operating in Hammerfell, in the western region of Bankorgai. One day we were on a job. We were posing as guards for a caravan destined for High Rock, planning to turn on it when we reached the wastes. Only when we got there, we were ambushed. The entire job was a ploy to catch us and put an end to our banditry once and for all. That's how I lost my eye. Only a few of us escaped and fled into the Alkir Desert. And to this day, I have no idea how I survived the sands. I was found just outside of Halen's stand by a missionary who took me in and nursed me back to health. I swore to Tawafka, right then and there, that I would turn my life around and live a just and honest life from that day forward. So I left it all behind and came here to Skyrim to start again. But it seems that someone from my past has followed me here. I tried to fight them off, but they knocked out poor Aryan and overpowered me. They tied me up and made off with everything. I suppose they left me alive in hopes of me taking the fall for the robbery. I suppose it would be appropriate given my failure.
Alright, so it was probably dark. You probably didn't know how many of them there were. They overpowered you, tied you up. And you're sure that you know them. Well, first of all, don't be hard on yourself. We all have pasts.
You mean you don't blame me? You are most generous and forgiving. I'll do everything I can to help recover the lost items. I believe I may have some ideas of where they went. There were a few jobs we had which brought us into Skyrim, and we had a couple of small holdouts. I would think that a good place to start would be Windcaller's Pass. It's a collapsed cave that once ran through the Great Mountain. It's remote enough that we would lay low if needed, and stash loot there before gathering up and departing for Hammerfell.
Well, that's a start. Let's get going then, and you can come along and help.
Excellent. You won't be disappointed. I'll redeem myself yet.
I'm sure you will, my friend. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get our stuff.
We'll track down the artifacts. Don't worry.
Now, he said that there are definite places that they used to hole up. Let's see if we get a clue here. Windcaller Pass. I have no idea where that's at. Let's see. Oh, it's over by Whiterun. Well, alright. The quickest way and the easiest way to get all of this stuff back, I think, would be to take the airship. Because there was a lot of stuff in there. That library would be almost impossible to move by ourselves. So, we'll load it all up in the airship. So let's go get in it. Right. So we're going to fly the friendly skies of Tamriel. You would think that I'd be more upset about this, but yeah, the initial shock has worn off, and they are items. They are things. No one was killed. Aryan's okay. Avram's alright. And it's not like these things can't be brought back. So let me set a course, and then we'll head on out. All right. Okay, everyone, man the sails and batten down the hatches. We are taking off. Yar, mateys. And we have arrived at Whiterun. Just about evening time. That's one thing that I'm betting on. And that is that these bandits had no idea that we had an airship. So even if they're going by covered wagon or horseback, something like that, they won't be able to be faster than us. We should be able to catch up to them easily. So let's see. I need to eat something. It's kind of a long trip. Quick one, but... And an apple dumpling. There we are. When we were here at Whiterun last time, I noticed something. Right before we left, I looked down from the airship, and it looked like the Whiterun guards had been working on a project out here. And it would appear that they are ramping up the defenses of Whiterun in light of the civil war that's been going on. You'll see what I mean in a moment. There's the stables. Right here. They've been building these buttresses and these walls. And also posting guards.
It's probably wise of Kollak white men to stay away from the politics and to keep the companions as far away from political conflicts as possible.
That's very true. That is true, Vilya. But you can see the Whiterun guards apparently are setting up defenses for some reason. I think that Jarl Balgruuf might know more about the Civil War than he's letting on. We'll see what comes out of it, though. Damnable war. Everyone mount up. Let's get the helmet on, get ready. There we are. Where's Inigo? I see him back there. So, this should be off towards Valtheim Towers, if I saw the map correctly. Yeah. There's a Stormcloak camp. And the Ritual Stone. There's Valtheim, so it is along that road.
Everyone is talking, but no one has anything to say.
It seems that way. From what I can tell, it's up in the mountains here somewhere. We will ride up this way. There's a couple of wolves. Yep. Northwind Collar Pass. This is it.
You know, the best defense isn't good armor. It's a good, strong weapon.
That's right. You said it, Velia. Everyone ready? Come on. Let's go, Avram. Alright, let's be ready for anything. Alright, here we are. Got the shout ready. Let's be ready for anything.
Wouldn't it be nice just to...
Never should
Oh boy.
Yes, this is the place.
Be
Be
careful.
cautious.
Big mistake.
It's another one.
not say that.
Roasted inigo will
Come
not
on,
be served.
show me how brave you are.
I think that maybe we should surrender.
Got that one. We're cutting a path through them.
That was a close one.
Alright, guys. Good job. Pretty good start. Let's see what they had. Well, there were a lot of them. Brigand leader. 75 gold corundum. Scimitars. Alakir warriors. We can sell this stuff. A hunter? What's a hunter doing in here? Maybe threw in with them? Seems kind of odd. Alright. Now, hopefully some of the stuff is here. We'll find out. Elven Dagger of Invariating? 50 points of magic damage. Wow! Okay, the cave leads up that direction. Let's get a good look around.
There. Some of the relics are here.
Really? Yes, they are. Look at this. The Thorn Blade, the Gravedigger, some of the paintings, some of the amulets. They did take the Dragon Stone. I thought that was the Dragon Stone. That's good then. We've got some of it.
Strange.
It's a beginning. Chicken breasts, salt piles. They were cooking chicken. Okay, Avram, what's your idea?
We'll track down the artifacts. Don't worry.
Alright. Well, let's go look around for more clues. I should probably rest for a moment. It was kind of a long trip here. Alright. After a brief rest, get our wind back. A hunter. You know, these guys... Maybe the bandits came in and trapped them in and they were trying to make a break for it. It's hard to say. Let's see, what is this? Stand back, gotta get a look around.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I'm looking to see if there's a chain, a lever, something. Is this just dead ends? That's gotta be a secret door of some kind.
Strange.
No, it's not a torch sconce. Kind of looks like you would set something in this. But I don't know what it would be. Let's look out here.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Sure.
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Now's not the time, but whenever we're done, yeah, that would be great.
If you say so.
Okay. Thank you, Velia.
Anytime.
Okay. Now, what do we have? Is there some kind of lever? This is going to be another one of those doors, isn't it? Where there's like some kind of a hidden contraption that opens it. Okay, there's a note. Note from Jalal. Once you manage to get out of Solitude with the haul, make sure you find the darkest, deepest hole you can keep it in until things die down. We'll make our way to Engelman's Rest and get some of the loot moving over the mountains right away for home. There's so much of it we can't possibly hope to move it all at once, so we will be here for a time. Jalal. Huh. Mean anything to you?
I'm right behind you.
I found this note.
Oh, good. Yes, Engelman's Rest. I know where that is. Jalal? Jalal himself is here? That isn't good.
Who is Jalal?
Jalal is the leader of the group of brigands I was with. And if he's here, we can be sure that Engelman's Rest will be anything but hospitable. But by the sounds of it, they already have a caravan bound for Hammerfell with some of the artifacts. We should move quickly to the Western Pass before they make it out of Skyrim. Then we can double back to Engelman's Rest.
Very well. So, that passage doesn't lead anywhere. It was a dead end. But I could have swore. I mean, there are these stairs. I mean, be honest. That really does look like a secret door, doesn't it? There's just no mechanism to open it. Well, if there was, it's lost to time now, and besides, that's not our objective, so let's be away from this place. Missed one. Elven sword, 75 gold, and a lockpick. Very good. Now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Wildfire's got some new armor too. Dragon scale. Let's be on our way, my friends. Now, he said that they're going to have a caravan before it can reach the Skyrim border. It's headed west towards High Rock, so I'm thinking, yeah, it would go through this pass near the Cracktusk Keep, Falkreath. Stop the caravan, so it's down here right now, and we are right up here. We can make a run straight through Riverwood. We can either come up behind him, it looks like, or maybe cut through here, come down around. Or, wait, Falkreath. We make for the airship, the Deva Visa, take it from Whiterun, and it's a straight shot down to Falkreath. We could cut him off at the pass. Let's do that. Yeah, that seems like it'd be a better idea. They didn't know that we had an airship. I mean, if they'd have known, you would think that they would have tried to load it up and steal it as well. So, they must not have known. That's fine. It'll be their downfall.
My fingers and toes anymore.
That must be terrible. My fur is extremely weather resistant. If I had some to spare, I would give it to you. Alas, this is all I have.
Another good thing about this is we're coming at them at night. They probably would expect us during the daytime. So, unless they're taking turns with the caravan leading it out of the province, I think we might have a good chance. They might have camped for the night. Yeah, it's just so odd to see Whiterun like this. We'll lead the horses in. Alright. There's the airship. We'll have to look at this more when we have time. So the two-handed blade is working out. That seemed to go pretty well. Back there in the cave. I do like it. And I think it's time I learned it. It'll be good to have talent that spans a variety of
Why is
weapons.
he a companion? He seems to be more interested in drinking than in honorable deeds.
Who's that? One of the companions? Yeah, the rest of them will catch up. To the airship. There's Avram there. Okay, there's Vilya. Set a course for Falkreath.
We'll track down the artifacts. Don't worry.
That's true. Okay, Falkreath, right? Can I set a course for Falkreath? Yes. Okay. I didn't know if I could or not there for a moment. That would have been bad. Get all the way here and then all of a sudden... Wowzers. Okay. Now... to Falkreath. Now, we've arrived at Falkreath. Avram. Never been to Falkreath. Been meaning to come down here. I had a summons from the Jarl quite a while back. Wanted to speak with me. Is that it? That's Falkreath, huh? Just a little town. Hi. Alright. Now, let's have a look at where we're at.
Did you see a dog out there?
Out with it.
A dog. No. No dogs, some wolves, but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Aye. We're just gonna look over your town. So let's see what we have here. We have, that's a general goods store. Great Pine Goods. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is the inn? Dead Man's Drink. Alright, we'll check that out when we come back through. What is this?
Poor Mathis and Dara, who lost their daughter in such a cruel way.
Blacksmith.
I can't imagine anything worse than losing a child.
I don't know her, but that is sad. Some houses. This must be the Jarls. Yeah. Blacksmith. Alchemist. Grave concoctions. I like their uniforms. Blue. Oh, this overlooks the road. Yeah. And a lumber mill. So it's kind of like...
Hi there.
Hi. It's kind of like Riverwood. A little larger. So, we'll call the horses and we'll go see if we can catch these guys. And we're off. Okay, wait. Is that them? That wasn't even much of a ride. Oh, we weren't even that far away. Good. Okay. Well, leave the horses here. Whoop. Looks like they're having a fight with someone. That might be to our advantage of all time. Could have been to our
Find
advantage.
safety artax. I will see you soon.
Of all times for a dragon to show up.
Dragon, you will be just as impressive dead.
Yep. Trying to take out a couple of these guys. They're attacking the horse. What are they doing? Oh, there's a mage back there. Yep. Who are you? You know there's a dragon attacking us, right?
I've had enough of you.
Got him. Okay. There's the dragon. Missed.
Come on, show me how brave you are.
Looked like one ran this way. Yep.
You can't
Some kind of, there's a tower.
Try my patience. This is not
Get him, Inigo.
You're a creep.
Good job.
You're
Okay, let's just get his stuff before we... Nordic arrow. Nice. Okay.
just dead.
Wow, they killed a horse.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, hello, Mr. Dragon.
I'll see you in pieces.
If you would kindly step aside. Got him. Okay. I don't care what your fight is with this horse.
I'll carve you into pieces.
Victory is yours. I score.
Yes, it is. Coming up against the Dragonborn. Did Artax just...
Taste my sword.
Artax. Guys, it's a horse.
Don't even try that. You'll taste my...
Alright, 75. Steel sword.
sword.
Philia. Okay, one moment.
Die.
Philia. Thank you. Okay. Avram, leave the poor beast alone. Avram's good-hearted, but sometimes I think he's not all that bright. Let's get this stuff. Sounds like Inigo's still fighting someone. Yes! Look here. Stolen artifacts. There's that huge hammer. More paintings. Bunch of the books. Good. Okay. Let's make sure we've got everything. Elven Dagger of Blizzards. 25 points of frost damage. Why does it sound like... Wow! They were fighting a Spriggan. They picked the wrong place to camp. What are you after, Inigo? Is he after that horse?
Did you know that absorbing dragon souls ages the skin? I heard that somewhere.
No, you didn't. You did not. You just think I'm addicted to him, that's all. And I'll be honest, I might be. But in a good way. So, we've got those relics back. Let's take a look in this thistle. Oh, look at this. A pleasant surprise. Well, not much there. I'll bet this is where that Spriggan was living. Did you finally let that poor horse be? My gods, man. By the nines, I don't know what in the blazes that horse did to upset you, but... And this poor thing, looks like the dragon or that Spriggan got it. Or the mage.
Who does he think he is, acting all high and mighty?
You talking about Avram? Yeah, I know. It was just a horse. I don't know. Well. Go be free, Mr. Horse. The Brigand Leader. Okay. Glacial Crystal Ingot. That's the third one of those I've found. There's a suit of armor I could make with that. Alright, I think, now that I'm over encumbered, we'll whistle for the horse. We'll load it, all this stuff in it in the saddlebags, I should say. And then we will be to where we're going next. I don't know where my horse got to. That was such a strange thing for that dragon to show up when it did. Very interesting. All right.
It's so nice to travel with you, Inigo. You're such good company.
Really?
Absolutely. And do you know what the best thing is?
My steadfast desire to kill every spider I see?
No, there's something that's even better. With you, there are never any cat fights.
I see what you did there, Velia. All right, Avram. Where to next?
I'm right behind you.
What now?
We should head to Engelman's Rest. I'll mark it on your map.
All right. Engelman's Rest. Let's see. Nope. That's interesting. Wonder what that is. Engelman's Rest. Confront Jalal. Okay, it's down here. Engelman's Rest. Confront Jalal at Engelman's Rest. Oh, blazes. That's way up toward the mountains. Fort Newgrad. So we got to go around behind Helgen and up and out. You know, I could have swore that there was some sort of a beacon down this way we were supposed to activate too. Let me look at my journal. Yes, okay, for the Book of Wonders, which we found out about at the Silent Moons camp, there are 3 shrines that we have to activate the light, and then it'll unlock the trap door that's in the floor right there, and there's supposed to be a book in there. And the journal that we found there said that there was a snow elf shrine to the south, so it's right there. It's behind Riverwood. That's not bad. We could maybe get it real quick. I think we'll do that. Okay. Let's ride.